This week, Armageddon shook the Big Brother house.
The housemate with the most nominations will be evicted.
Marlon.
3 people have been secretly living alongside you.
Give me the power.
Has this actually just happened?
These people have seen everything.
Point here to stir shit up.
Tonight, one new housemate will leave for good. The remaining 2 have an explosive decision to make. Who goes? They decide. Please welcome your host, Emma Willis.
Hello and welcome to the 7th live eviction night of Big Brother! Tonight, Armageddon is coming to a close, but with its culmination comes more devastating destruction. It's going to be an apocalyptic end to a blockbuster week in which we saw Marlon leave in a shock eviction and 3 new housemates roll into town. So, this is how it's going to work. Firstly, you need to vote to save your favourite new housemate. The one with the fewest votes will leave for good later on this evening. And remember, they have absolutely no idea that this is going to happen to one of them. Then the 2 remaining new housemates will choose which of the original bunch to evict tonight. However, unfortunately, Kimberly is unwell and has left the Big Brother house temporarily, so she cannot be evicted this evening. Now, we do wish her well, and hopefully she'll be back with us very soon. Oh, all right. Let's get on with tonight. Which newbie has entertained you the most? Remember, you are voting to save. To save Bianca from a landline, call 090 2044 5817. Or from a mobile, 650 5817. To save Pav from a landline, call 090 2044 5818. Or from a mobile, 650 5818. To save Zoe from a landline, call 090 2044 5819. Or from a mobile, 650 5819. Here's Marcus.
Mobile and BT landline votes cost 50p. Other landlines may vary. Or you can vote via the Big Brother app, where 2 votes will cost you 99p. Voting closes in tonight's show. Votes cast after lines close won't count. Please don't try to vote if you're watching Channel 5+1, +24 or on demand. You can find terms on the Big Brother website.
There's only room for 2, so get dialing. Now, whilst you get on with voting, let's remind ourselves of how Armageddon has wreaked havoc on the house this week.
This week, Armageddon took control of the Big Brother house.
Big Brother house, this is Emma. I can now reveal the housemate with the most nominations.
Oh, obviously.
And 6th to be evicted is Marlon.
See you later, guys.
But that is not all Armageddon brings.
Christ almighty.
Earlier today, 3 people entered the house and have been secretly living alongside you. Are you looking forward to joining your new housemates? Housemates, meet your new housemate.
First impressions, 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Who's bad?
Well, Bianca makes Helen look like the Holy Virgin Mary.
But one housemate was distracted from the chaos.
Winston, have you ever done it on rubble?
Done a rubber?
Have you ever had sex?
What, on this rubble?
Would you like to find out? Winston, do I make you feel a little bit scared?
Nah.
You know what you should do? If I'm getting on anyone, I'm getting on you. If you don't want me, I'll do you. Am I a bit forward?
No, not
I'm not going to ride your car.
She's really forward, like well forward.
Can you expand on that?
I don't know, well, she's just told me she wants to ride my cock, so I don't know if that's expanding enough or not.
And the new housemate created fresh paranoia.
She believes in no sex before marriage.
Oh.
Danielle.
All I'm going to say is, what she says she is, wow, when you get out of here, she's totally the opposite, and that's all I can say.
Thank you.
Bianca was saying, don't be fooled by all this moralistic bullshit.
This week, Danielle starred in a documentary called Webcam Girls at Your Service.
Oh, shit.
It's true.
What's that?
Yeah.
What's that?
It's just like a webcam and you talk to the people and stuff. There's nothing sexual involved.
It's gotta be sexual.
No, it's not.
Girl.
Some people can just go on there fully clothed and do it, or some people like
Go
be
to
talking
other
to a guy
levels.
in underwear. Would you never do it in your laundry?
No, even though I do laundry more than I've been doing.
With the utmost respect, you do that in a modelling capacity.
Yeah, but for brands, it's totally
I do that. I do that for Playboy.
It just sounds like, you know, I'm just prancing around in undies and showing my lady off. It's like, no, hello, that's not what I'm doing.
Right, let's get ourselves up to date with all of yesterday's events. And the housemates are discussing the potential ending of Stevely.
Day 43, 10:34 a.m. Ash and Mark are talking about evictions.
Who do you think's gonna go?
I think it could be Steve and Kim go.
Both of them. Imagine. They'd probably like that, though.
Oh, but you'd love it. He wants to go before Dad anyway, doesn't he?
Yeah. You'd crack up if she went first. You'd actually lose the plot.
Be funny that though, wouldn't it? I love you, Kim. Do you love me? Because I love you.
Can't believe it. Can't believe that, you know.
The new arrivals are in the luxury pad contemplating their big decision.
Tomorrow's going to be so hard. No. I really don't think Pav likes Stephen. He's determined that he wants him to go, and I don't agree with it.
Neither do I.
Don't get it.
I like Stephen.
Yeah, I like Stephen. He's
If
so
any
lovely.
of them, if
so
it was
lovely.
the two of them, it would be Kimberly for me.
Yeah.
Only because she hasn't made enough effort. And
Yeah.
I catch her frowning a lot. She does this.
Yeah.
I actually think Stephen will come right out of his shell.
Yeah.
And I think if she wasn't there, obviously he's going to be upset, of course, but I reckon it might give him a chance to breathe and maybe think properly alone.
Yeah.
About what he's been doing.
Yeah.
If Kimberly goes.
Yeah. So I reckon he'll probably be upset for like, you know,
What do you
a
think?
day or two.
It's Ashley for me because she wants to go. That would be the easiest option.
Helen and Ash are discussing the argument they had last night.
I didn't even snap at you.
You did.
I just said,
You
no,
did.
it's just you that's saying it.
You did. You
I
did
didn't.
snap at me.
Not really.
All right, then, maybe I was being oversensitive, but in my eyes, you did snap at me because you've not spoken to me like that before.
Right.
And that's what I said. I went, why are you speaking to me like that? And then you, like, turned to Kim and went, what an odd person. And I was like, what?
Because you was being odd.
You know what? All I said was, have you drank more than us?
Yeah, but you weren't saying it like that. You was like, you and Winston are wrecked. You've been stashing drinks. I was like, I have not been stashing drinks.
No,
you
hang on a minute. No.
I said, you stashed a bottle of wine with
This is
Bianca.
where you went wrong, right? I said, you've been stashing drinks, and you went, I stashed a bottle of wine. I went, oh, thanks.
I said, you stashed.
No,
all right, yeah.
listen.
Yeah, I was being sarcastic.
One 1:43 p.m. Stephen and Kimberly are all loved up.
Cheers, wife. Cheers, Mrs. Kislovich. Miss. I just thought of something really strange.
When?
Would you be like double-barreled Kislovich? Kislovich, good. Or good Kislovich?
You already asked me this question.
What did we agree? What did you agree? What did
I
you
said
agree?
I don't know. It depends on the moment.
I love you.
Love you too.
Ash and Chris are talking about the new housemates.
This flat is so fucked up.
What?
It's so fucked up. I was saying, like, when they came in, I suddenly felt like that bit closer to everyone here.
How's that
I got sort of really defensive and paranoid about it all. I didn't think I was like that. Like, I like strangers, like new people. But when that happened here, didn't like that. That's not welcome.
Yeah.
Like, all my opinions the last couple of weeks are just, like, now completely void. As far as I'm concerned, all original housemates are perfect. Like, something's happened in my brain.
That's what's going on, innit?
Yeah.
So much happening. This fucking Armageddon thing. Marlon is the first victim of Armageddon. That in itself just keeps playing on my mind.
Because if it's a normal eviction of tomorrow, then he's the only victim of Armageddon.
Yeah. Because it's a normal eviction.
Yeah.
So there must be more victims.
Yeah.
And you, Ash, are spot on. Right, time for a quick break, after which we've got loads more from our hectic house. Plus, it'll be out with the old and out with the new as Armageddon comes to a climactic close. We'll see you soon. Live eviction night of Big Brother. It's all going to kick off tonight. Tonight we'll be saying goodbye to not one but two housemates. Yes, one of our new trio will be signing out before they've even called that house at home. And if that wasn't enough, the remaining duo will be choosing which of our original housemates will be following them out of the door later on tonight. It's all happening live and they've got absolutely no idea. But before that, it's time for more action from yesterday. And Stephen's trying to get someone to open up again.
Five or 9 p.m. For today's task, Stephen has been given his own chat show called Open Up to Stephen. As host, Stephen's job is to ask a series of hard-hitting questions and find out as much as he can about new housemates Pav, Zoe and Bianca.
Hello and welcome to Open Up to Stephen, the show that asks new housemates to open up and tell us all about themselves. Our 3 new housemates are in the green room as I speak. There they are. Don't they look lovely? So without further ado, it gives me great pleasure to introduce our first guest. He's a property manager with a psychology degree who says he's already won. So everyone, please welcome the winner of Big Brother. It's Pav! Here he is. Hiya, Pav.
Hi, Stephen. I'm Pav.
Nice to meet you. I'm very good. Thank you, sir. Please be quiet, audience. How are you enjoying life inside the Big Brother house?
I'm enjoying myself very well. You know, really glad to be here.
I think you're doing a pretty good job so far.
Thank you very much.
Which housemate do you think least deserves to be here and why?
Purely based on a conversation we had on the second night, was yourself. Simply because, you know, £100,000 means a lot to a lot of people.
Yeah.
And for you to say that, you know, you'd put it up in fireworks in Hyde Park, for me, I'd feel that, you know, one of the reasons I am here is because of the money.
No one in this room came in here for £100,000. It's the bonus of winning and it's the experience that people have. My reasoning behind what I said was, and obviously if you'd have asked further questions I would have told you, is if you win £100,000 and it was sponsored by a charity, that 100 would be 300, and you know, you could fit probably 15,000 people into Hyde Park and they could also enjoy the £100,000 you've won. OK. Based on what you've seen, do you think there's a division in the house? And can you explain if there is and who's involved and what the circumstances are?
100% I feel that there is a division in the house. I feel that the division lies solely between Danielle, Ashley, Christopher occasionally and Chris. with the remaining housemates, and I feel that that's displayed by the areas in which housemates generally tend to chill out and relax. I feel that Ashley and Danielle, along with Chris, chill in the kitchen, and the other housemates chill in the garden.
Well, thank you, Pav, for joining us today.
Oh, shit, that was so hard.
Thank you. And on to our next guest. She's a singing sensation who swaps the bright lights of West End for the spotlight in the Big Brother house. Please give it up for Zoe.
Well done. Hi, are you alright? Hello.
Take a seat.
I'm so excited to be on your show, it's unreal.
How are you enjoying life inside the Big Brother house, Zoe?
Awesome.
Which housemate do you think least deserves to be here and why?
Oh, purely because she said 3 times she wants to go home, it would be Ashley. Based on that, because for me, I know thousands of people who would love to be in here.
Yeah.
I think it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience, it's unique.
And if you had to give Ashley one piece of advice, do you think that she needs to stop, you know, saying she wants to go and try and enjoy the experience a little bit more?
Absolutely, definitely stop saying you want to go, babes. Chuck yourself in the pool, do you know what I mean? Wave that, like, lush hair around and just have, like, a nice time and let your hair down. Let your hair down. I think you're so young and so bright and very smart and very mature for 18 that I think you might leave and kick yourself and wish that you'd had more fun, maybe.
And what do you think you bring to the house that Pav and Bianca do not?
Oh, I try and encourage Bianca and kind of rein her in and say, what about doing this? Or, you know, how about trying it that way?
Do you feel a little bit maybe like maternal towards her in a funny sort of way?
Absolutely, absolutely. I really want to make Bianca the prize. I think, you know, I think sometimes she's just kind of give, and with her job and maybe how she feels inside. I want to say, babe, you know, make yourself the prize, make yourself the goal, instead of kind of giving it all too much and too soon.
And you said that you will put a stop to funny business going on in the bedroom.
Yes, Stephen, I will.
What kind of funny business are you referring to, and who do you think needs stopping?
Howie, babes.
I'm just the question reader.
Howie. Literally, I'm not a prude at all. I'm naughty. I'm extremely horny. I have me moments. But the thing is with me, babes, I don't want to see you having a bonk. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to smell it. Nah. I'll literally be like, I'll just tuck a pillow. I'll be like, there's a time and a place.
OK, that's fair enough. Big round of applause for Zoe, please. Thank you very much,
I'm so glad to be here on your show. It's like unreal, literally. It's amazing.
So it's time for our final guest. She's an exotic dancer from Essex who has said that she'll have sex inside the Big Brother house. Sounds like my kind of girl. Everyone, please welcome Bianca.
I would like to
Take a seat, Bianca. Right. You said that you will be having sex inside the Big Brother house.
Yeah.
When can we expect this to happen?
Yeah.
And who will it be with?
Well, I don't know now who it's going to be with, because Winston turned me down. But, like, I mean, I'll just have sex with myself in the garden. Fuck it.
Winston, what do you think of Bianca's answer? You know, that she doesn't think that you're very interested.
I think it's just the fact that within, like, 20 minutes of knowing you, you're like, I want to ride your cock. Like, at the end of the day, you're not... The thing is, though, like, you're not going to get the right guy if you're going to be like that to guys. In my honest opinion, you're not going to meet the right sort of guy.
I don't want a relationship with your babies. I just want to fuck you.
OK.
So it doesn't matter if you're the right guy or not. I just want to sit on your cock. That's it.
You said that you won't bitch behind people's backs, but will say it to their face.
Yeah.
And are there any housemates that you feel you don't say what you think to their faces?
The only thing that I've ever said behind someone's back is something that I can't mention to that person because I've seen it about that person on the outside world. It was something about Danielle. I didn't think she was being the person she is that we remember. It's something what I've seen on the outside world.
Right.
You are a totally different person to what I see in here. I was like, whoa, like, she's totally different. On the outside world, I've seen Danielle as this horny little devil that has had action.
Okay.
And obviously she said she's done a bit of glamour, whatever, before.
Yep.
Anyway, she's told me that anyway. But more raunchy than what I thought. And, yeah, I mean...
And now coming into the house, what Danielle have you seen you've obviously formulated your opinion based on...
Yeah, and then watching her
Yeah.
in here, I thought she was a prude and that she said she doesn't like this, she doesn't like that, and she's a virgin and all that. And then the outside world, she's totally opposite.
So would it be...
But papers do write a lot of shit, so...
Yeah. Oh, should we give him a round of applause? And that brings us to the end of our show. Hopefully you've learnt a lot about our new housemates, and let's hear it one last time for Pav, Zoe and Bianca. Yay!
I don't think that's going to be the end of the tears tonight, because Armageddon will claim not one, but 2 victims. First up, the new kids are on the chopping block. Bianca, Pav, or Zoe? Who deserves to stay? Remember, you are voting to save. To save Bianca from a landline, call 090 20 44 58 17. Or from a mobile, 650 58 17. To save Pav from a landline, call 090 20 44 58 18. Or from a mobile, 650 58 18. To save Zoe from a landline, call 090 20 44 58 19. Or from a mobile, 650 58 19. Here's Marcus.
Mobile and BT landline votes cost 50p. Other landlines may vary. Or you can vote via the Big Brother app, where 2 votes will cost you 99p. Voting closes in tonight's show. Votes cast after lines close won't count. Please don't try to vote if you're watching Channel 5+1, +24 or on demand.
You can find terms on the Big Brother website. OK, time for a quick break. We'll be back very soon with more Armageddon action when 2 housemates' worlds will come crashing down around them. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Big Brother and our 7th live eviction night. This crowd, they've got a mind of their own tonight. It's a final day of Armageddon, and soon we'll be inflicting more devastation on the house. Later tonight, not 1, but 2 people will be ejected. It's nearly time to say goodbye to the next victim. But before that, let's check out more from yesterday. And Ashley's getting the scoop from Danielle.
6:27 p.m. It's been 2 minutes since Stephen's chat show ended.
It was brilliant.
Absolutely brilliant.
Following Bianca's revelation, Danielle is concerned that last year's housemate Dexter has sold a story about her.
But what was the story you sold last year, Nan? Just that he didn't have the money. You know, that he was very possessive and jealous and all that sort of stuff. It wasn't like personal. He kept turning around to me, saying to me all the time, "Oh well, you know, you've got so much self-control and all that sort of stuff."
Yeah, she's like up there crying. She thinks,
crying?
Yeah, she thinks it was like Dexter and that.
Yeah, that's what it was about.
Oh, was it?
Is that
That's what she said. She's like, I know it's about Dexter. She
should have sold a story on the internet saying how small his cock was.
Thank you. I'm
Sorry.
sorry.
She thinks he was a virgin. How does she know the size of his cock? She fucked him.
She only wanks him off, apparently. He's tried to tarnish my reputation. Saying that morning, imagine saying that. I mean, there's bad in it, it's really bad.
She's in tears. She was in tears before.
She cries a lot.
Danielle was crying.
Oh, God. Can you believe what she called her, of all things, a horny devil? A
horny devil?
Just go and talk to her.
Where is she?
She's right there. She's around the corner.
Is she crying?
Aye.
Hey, are you crying?
Yeah,
Why are you crying? No one told a story on you.
What is it that's been said? I don't
It's just
understand.
a story. It's just a story that come out. Is that what you think? Someone told a story on you?
That's what I thought, yeah.
It was just a whole Dexter story.
Yeah, I knew that he would do that anyway.
Yeah, that's...
But, like, has he obviously said things that aren't true then? If, like...
Yeah, clearly.
Didn't you sell a story on him?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the story that's come out.
The story I sold on him was that he lied.
How small his cock was?
No, that
Stuff.
wasn't what it was about.
No.
What it was about was that he lied, and then he turned around to me and he said, oh yeah, I stand out from other guys and stuff. And I was like, oh right, why is that? And he says, oh, embarrassingly enough, because I have a designer penis.
Oh,
and I was like, all right, what does that mean?
Yeah.
And then that got traded into the paper. The paper like took that as the main point.
Yeah. Because it's already been in the papers before, isn't it, that story?
Yeah.
So it looked like it was just brought back again, because if you're saying you're a virgin, but then you've seen his cock...
No, I've not seen...
Oh, you've not
God,
seen his
no.
cock?
Absolutely no way.
Oh, because I thought the story was about how you said how small his cock was.
I swear on the Bible, I have not seen that.
Yeah.
No way. He just told me he had a designer penis.
Yeah. Oh, you just met him and he just told you?
No, we kind of dated maybe for about a couple of months and seen him maybe 3-5 times.
All right.
Has there been anything else?
No, that's it. And then obviously I saw some pictures.
What pictures?
Like just some glamour, maybe some glamour pictures.
Yeah, like implied topless, that stuff.
Yeah. When I come in here, I don't think you're that person on the app, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I've come in here and I've spoke to you. It's like you're two different people. Does that make sense? So it's like, which person is the real person? Do you know?
Yeah.
Because you would get confused.
Yeah, I understand.
Do you know what I mean?
7:20 p.m. Bianca has come to talk to Big Brother.
Your life is going to be open up to the public. All your skeletons are going to come out. Like, what? Like, don't come on a show if you're worried about what shit's going to, you know. Like, she does glamour work. She's a webcam girl. She sold a story on Dexter. I just don't believe that she's never had a cock inside her pussy. I just don't think she's telling the truth. Like, I just don't care what anyone says. That girl is not a virgin. That girl probably has more sex than I have sex. I'm telling you. She can't, it's impossible. She can't be a virgin.
But you know what? They're accusing you of being small-minded because you don't want to talk about sex. They're the most small-minded people in the house because they can't accept that you can work in this kind of industry and you can have some self-respect for yourself and not constantly talk about sex. It's like people want to put you into a category. You're either A or you're B. Woe betide you if you're something in between. People don't like that. It's too hard for them to figure you out. Remember who you are. Come here.
Explained everything.
Come here.
Yeah. Thanks so much.
Come on, go back. I get it all the time. I get it all the time. It's I often find myself not knowing if people get me, do you know what I mean? Because like I'm not quite one thing, I'm not quite the other. It's like you can be different.
They're all loving this because they know that after this I'm going to go and...
Do they? Do they really?
Well, I think
stick two fingers up to the lot of them. Who cares? You know who you are. You don't need to apologise for it. Did any of them apologise for anything they ever said or done?
See if I do go
Do the heck?
tomorrow. I know who I'm saying goodbye to because to talk about me is so
None
disrespectful.
of their business. Rise above it. Ignore it. Ignore it. Do you want to come into the kitchen and get a cup of tea?
People believe in what they read and stuff. Yeah, I'll go for
People
tea.
believe in it. What are you saying? Helen's had shit written about her as well. She wouldn't like it if it was all of a sudden broadcast around the house and we were sitting in the corner talking about it.
Yeah.
Double standards.
Well, imagine.
Double standards. I'm telling you, she's got many things out there and a few skeletons in the closet. I don't know what they are. Don't want to know what they are. But if they were brought into the house, she would not be one bit happy about it.
Thanks so much.
No, you're very welcome.
And if you want to find out if Bianca's story was all cock and bull, then Dexter's going to be on Bit on the Side tonight to explain all. Lovely. So, which new housemate deserves to bed down in the Big Brother house for good? Remember, you are voting to save your fave. To save Bianca from a landline, call 090 20 44 58 17. Or from a mobile, 650 58 17. To save Pav from a landline, call 090 20 44 58 18. Or from a mobile, 650 58 18. To save Zoe from a landline, call 090 20 44 58 19. Or from a mobile, 650 58 19. Here's Marcus.
Mobile and BT landline votes cost 50p. Other landlines may vary. Or you can vote via the Big Brother app, where 2 votes will cost you 99p. Voting closes in tonight's show. Votes cast after lines close won't count. Please don't try to vote if you're watching Channel 5+1, +24 or on demand.
You can find terms on the Big Brother website. OK, time for a quick interval. When we return, it's all over for one of our new arrivals. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Big Brother and the 7th live eviction night. Tonight, 2 people will become the final fatalities of Armageddon. Who will be the first to be wiped off the face of Big Brother's world? We'll be finding out shortly because the vote lines are now closed. Please do not call as your vote won't be counted. OK, time for the final instalment of yesterday. And everyone, not everyone, is in the party mood.
10:48 p.m. With the end of Armageddon approaching, Big Brother has given housemates a chance to let their hair down by throwing a party.
Oh, this is old Britney, isn't it?
Baby, can't you see? I'm going. A guy like you should wear a warning. It's dangerous.
Chris has come to the diary room.
I've never seen a group of people pretend to have fun with that much commitment. I mean, literally, people are sort of dancing and looking at each other like, shit, something's going to happen.
How are your housemates feeling about the upcoming eviction?
Fantastic. I don't know. No one... That's not true. I was going to say no one wants to go. I think Danielle would like to go after today with the whole, whatever it was, chat show scenario with Stephen. Bianca said what she wanted to say. Everyone wanted to hear. Everyone spent the rest of the afternoon discussing it loudly, but not involving Danielle, never actually talking to her face, even though they all, you know, if they've got a problem with someone, they tell them to their face, and that's how they pride themselves. If you've got a problem with, you know, come and talk to me. I'll talk to you. I'll tell you things with me. Like, I tell her how it is. I'll come and speak to you in person. Bollocks. Absolute bollocks. And they've all proved it tonight. This is a really nasty bunch of people when they want to be. I don't care about Danielle's private life. I don't care about her public life. I care about her as someone who is sharing a house with me and has done for the past near 6 weeks. And I don't care if she's tried to keep something quiet from the outside world, because it seems to be open knowledge that Helen has kept something quiet from the outside world, but her harem have kept that a secret for her. But it's not important enough if it's somebody else's secret just to tell everybody here.
"12:54 a.m. After 2 hours of partying, some of the housemates have decided to play strip catch in the garden.
You better start catching, girl.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Bianca's blow her top off.
Okay, let's see what's going on.
Yeah, of course you are, Winston. Bye. I need to see what's going on.
I'm fucking old, me tar.
Top of this.
Oh!
Yeah!
She gone! She gone! She gone! She's gone! She's gone!
Does the game end? I think it's over.
That's fair enough. Not the sewage. No, no!
Bianca's just crawled naked into the sewage pool.
No. This is not happening. Oh my god.
Bianca!
Mummy!
Bianca, get on!
Mummy!
Oh, come here. B.
Babe, that's sewage!
B. Right, come on, you. Let's be happy. Get you. Yes.
I can't cope that.
God.
Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Seriously, get me out of here.
I'm actually that shocked. I think I'm gonna laugh.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
1:48 a.m. Kimberly and Stephen are having a moment.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What?
I'm actually quite glad I caught you on your own. If I do go tomorrow, you know I love you and you know that I want to be with you and you know that we're going to move in together. And I hope that doesn't change. And just thank you very much for making my time so incredible here.
Thank you, Stephen.
I love you.
I love you too.
The new housemates have retired to their luxury pad and are discussing their big decision.
They could call us tomorrow morning. And so we need to make a decision before we go to sleep tonight.
Don't lie.
No, yeah.
They said.
No, they just said tomorrow you make a decision. But they didn't say what time.
They won't do it in the morning.
But they could.
You're right.
100% you're right.
What are we going to do then? We need to get this squashed tonight. Shit, what are we going to do?
Should we just all say who we're going to go with and why?
Right, yeah.
Shall we? Shall we just do that?
How I feel now, although I know she wants to go, I don't feel Ash should go.
Nah. What do you reckon? Like, I just don't think I don't know. It's like, this is hard. So now I'm really confused. So I'd rather you two just decide and I will just go with what you say because I can't choose between them.
Let's just sleep on it and let's decide when we wake up then.
Okay.
Helen and Ash are speculating in bed.
That's might be our last night.
Shut up. Don't say that. I don't want to think about it. Honest as all. I don't like thinking stuff like that. But even if you do go on, shall we be able to spoon again one day?
Alright.
Thought we were going getting drunk.
Yeah.
There you go then.
What will his mother say? Right, one new housemaid is about to get an early exit as you terminate their contract. It's time to talk to the house. Big Brother house, this is Emma. Bianca. Pav. Zoe. stand up. On Monday, you joined the Big Brother house. But tonight, only 2 of you will remain. For the last 4 days, the British public have been voting to save their favourite new housemate. I can now reveal the first new housemate with the most votes and therefore safe from eviction is... Zoe. Zoe, you are safe.
Well done, well done. Ooh.
Bianca. Pav. I can now reveal the housemate with the fewest votes and therefore 7th to be evicted is... Bianca. Bianca, you have lost your place in the Big Brother house. You have 30 seconds to say your goodbyes.
Oh my God, dress like this! Oh, fuck's sake. It's alright, don't worry.
Baby.
Oh my God, dress like this.
There's a double
Oh my
tonight.
God.
One extra shit. Yeah.
Dress like
Bianca,
this!
you have been
Yeah.
evicted. Please leave the Big Brother house.
What's the battery?
Bianca, please leave immediately.
Where am I going? Where am I going? Ah, yeah, that's fine. Oh my God.
Bianca, please leave
I'm trying to
immediately.
get my tits out. I don't give a fuck. What?
Ten,
I get my tits out!
7, 6,
them away. Bianca, how does it feel to be out? You had absolutely no... face this way so that we can see you. How does it feel to come out so quickly and to come out that way because you all had no idea that was happening tonight?
I'm a bit gutted, obviously, to get out now, but it's what it is, isn't it? I had a wicked time anyway. Thank you!
Let's talk about your brief time in the house. You kind of went in there pretty full on, very open, straight talking, honest, and possibly for some people a bit too much.
Okay.
Do you wish that maybe you had toned it down a little bit?
No, I was just myself in there, and I went in there thinking I went and get on with Helen, but I did. I think she's wicked.
So why did you think you wouldn't get on with her, and how different is it in reality for you with her?
I thought I wouldn't get on with her. Because, she come across like, she just wanted to argue with everyone. but when you're actually in the house and you make friends with the people, like, I think she's just a wicked person. I don't think she's nasty at all.
Okay, somebody else that you really liked in there was Winston.
Yeah. He's hot.
And you didn't hold back with him either, did you?
No, he's hot. He was good to look at. He wasn't interested in me, but oh well.
And when he said that you weren't his type, you did seem to get quite defensive.
Yeah, but at the same time, like, everyone has a taste, so... And obviously I wasn't his taste, so whatever.
You did kind of give everything you had to give. We've seen every single inch of your body, Bianca. If you would have stayed, would it have been more of that? Do you think you maybe would have settled down a little bit? Because I would imagine you go in there, it's quite overwhelming, you give it your all, but then people tend to settle down. Would we have seen a different side to you?
No, I just went in there, I had fun, and I did have fun, and I'm glad I did everything I did in there, because obviously, look, I'm out now, so whatever.
Okay, thank you very much. So we obviously don't have a full interview time with Bianca, but there's loads more from her on the side a little bit later on. Turn this way, here are your best bits.
Welcome to the Big Brother house. Are you that excited?
Bianca's gonna be a fucking nightmare.
Bianca! I want to touch your boobs.
Hong Kong! She's really forwards, like well forwards.
I'm not going to ride your car. Should we fuck on this tonight?
I don't know what to say, to be honest with you.
Give Winston a lap dance.
I mean, I do want to fucking fuck your brains out.
Oh my God, Winston was so scared of me last night.
You were just literally like, eye of the tiger.
Danielle hated us. When I was talking to Winston, she was just watching me. Oh my God, if looks could kill, she would have killed me.
Different. She's clearly turning down, isn't she?
What?
She is a fake.
Bianca makes Helen look like the Holy Virgin Mary.
On their hands. Who is going to be following Bianca out that door tonight? Find out after the break. Welcome back to Big Brother. The heavens have opened because it's eviction time. Before the break, you decided that Bianca was not worthy of a place in the house, and she was shown the door. My goodness, did she use it. Now it's time to drop the final Armageddon bomb. Big Brother house, this is Emma. Ashley, Chris, Christopher, Danielle, Mark, Stephen, Winston. Tonight, you all face eviction, but your fate will not be decided by the viewers. The power has returned to the house and into the hands of Pav and Zoe. They've known since entering the house that they will decide who is evicted tonight. Pav, Zoe, please stand up. You now have up to 30 seconds to decide who to evict and why.
What, starting from now? Okay. All right, well, we've kind of decided.
Zoe, I need your decision now.
On three, the person we've decided is 1, 2, 3, Danielle.
Danielle, you have lost your place in the Big Brother house. You have 30 seconds to say your goodbyes.
Oh my God. I love you so much. I'm so proud of you. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. So I'm just going to say goodbye, everyone, and stay here. Right.
Okay, come on.
Take care of her.
I'll look after her, I promise.
Okay.
Come on, best of luck. God bless.
I love you so much.
Danielle, you have been evicted. Please leave the Big Brother house.
Okay.
Good luck.
Bye-bye. Oh, I love you so much. Good luck,
Danielle. Danielle, please leave immediately.
Bye, everyone. Love you.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Armageddon has annihilated its final housemate. After the break, I'll be bringing you an earth-shattering interview with Danielle. Don't miss it. I'm joined by our latest evictee, Danielle! You know, kind of a very unexpected eviction, I would imagine, this evening. How are you feeling and how does it feel to be out?
I don't think it was fair. I really don't think it was fair, hence why I didn't say goodbye to Cav or Zoe. Because they knew that I was struggling this week, and I did make effort with all of them, and I felt cheated, to be honest. I was so convinced it was a public vote, and I would have preferred to have went if the public went to take me out. They've seen me progress and how I've developed, and these two characters have just came in and not made a fair judgment in my belief, to be honest.
Why do you think they've picked you?
I think they
because,
picked
as you
me.
said, you've kind of made effort with them.
Yeah.
You obviously we saw run-ins with Bianca.
Yeah.
But she's not there. She didn't have the decision tonight. Obviously, it was the other two. So why do you think? They could have picked anybody?
I mean, I think it was purely because they thought that, maybe... I mean, I just had a very, very difficult week, and I don't know how many times I explained that to both of them. And I had a very long chat with Zoe last night, so for me, it must just be personal.
Do you think maybe that's why they picked you? Because it had been a difficult week and they thought you would be better leaving?
Possibly. I mean...
Or is that maybe an easy cop-out excuse?
I think it's an easy cop-out. I mean, when you announced that the two were going to make the decision, Ashley held my hand and she was like, thank God, because they know how much Ashley wants to go home.
Yeah.
And, there was a bit of question about, oh, well, if you do get to evict someone, Ashley said, no, that I really want to go home.
Okay.
And although I said, I found it difficult this week, I was purely basing that on the public's perception that they would want to get me out this week and not the two people that don't know me.
OK, well, as we've mentioned, you have had a pretty difficult week with the arrival of the new housemates.
Yeah.
With the task, everything that happened during Armageddon.
Yeah.
Specifically, Bianca, she was insinuating from the start that you weren't the person on the outside, that you had appeared to be on the inside. So how did that make you feel?
It made me feel just personally attacked, really. I didn't think it was fair at all. I don't know where she's getting these impressions from. I felt it was terrible for me to be in the house for 6 weeks and then these three strangers come in and just judge me on something they've either read in the paper or whatever. I just felt it was totally unjustified and really quite rude, to be honest with you.
When they walked in, you did seem quite nervous when you saw Bianca, and you did say that you'd kind of chatted online before.
Yeah.
So your paths had obviously crossed.
Just very, very briefly. There was literally, I didn't know her personally, I just knew her to speak to her on Twitter about, I think it was just because we both have chihuahuas. It wasn't like an in-depth thing. It was mostly because we both have chihuahuas. But the whole thing just really unsettled me because I just felt that the whole week I just really, really struggled.
Since you have been in the house, quite a few things are circulating about you. There are glamour shoots that have popped up. There are interviews that appear to be you talking in certain lads' mags. So can you see possibly how some people would think who you say you are and the image that's portrayed of you sometimes is slightly contradictory?
I mean, to be honest, I was prepared to come in with the view that I am going to be speculated a lot when I came in here, because at the end of the day, I am in quite, it's a difficult industry that I work in. So someone that has my beliefs and has my morals is instantly going to be attacked because people think that you should have a certain stigma attached to you. So I was prepared for that. What I wasn't prepared for was to have someone in the house and not even have the decency to take me aside and explain to me, by the way, I've seen this. It was just all circulating around the house, which I just thought...
And we've seen Chris say that tonight as well in the diary room. You obviously won't have seen that, but he said, I take Danielle for the person I'm meeting now, not what she does on the outside, not the job that she may do, not whether it's right or wrong what she's saying she is or what she may not be.
Yeah.
He's judging you on now.
Yeah.
So, and I thought that was a really nice thing to say.
Yeah.
But I think probably where it comes from is maybe what some of the other people have seen and what we've seen as well. There are certain interviews where it's quite sexual, some of the things that is talked about, whereas in the house you have kind of said you're not like that, you don't talk like that.
Yeah.
So that, I think, is where the contradiction comes from.
With certain interviews and certain publications, your words are going to be twisted and they have to be phrased into a certain way, depending on what the publication's for. If it is for the lads' mags, they're not going to want a prim and proper girl to do an interview with them. It just doesn't
But doesn't that contradict the kind of ladylike figure you give off if you're then kind of pretending to be somebody else? If you're not. Do you know what I mean?
No,
and I'm not saying that you're wrong for doing it. I'm just trying to
make a balance.
Figure out. No, can you understand why it could be portrayed that way? Or
I do understand that, but I think the industry that I'm in, you're going to get a lot of speculation, and I think, I have been true to myself. The person I've been in the house is the person who I am, and that's. I can't stress that enough. Do you know what I mean? It's the people that...
You were very ladylike in the house. You did keep your morals. And sometimes we saw them slip.
All right.
Would you like to have a look?
Yeah, I would actually, yeah.
For my age, I'm just so old-fashioned and really traditional. I'm just like a proper lady, if you know what I mean. I don't swear and...
Oh, really?
I'm not upper class.
No,
I'm upper middle class.
That's kind of what I'm about, the kind of classy, traditional...
There's not many girls that have been finishing school.
The housemates facing the first public vote, Danielle.
Fucking hell, man. What are you getting fucking bitchy about, eh? Fucking sprigging, yeah, you are. That's what you fucking do. You're just a fucking bitch. Get a life, man. Twat.
What the fuck have you just done?
Nothing.
See if you've drawn a penis on me or something like that, I will fucking freak at you.
I haven't drawn a penis.
I will rip you up.
I do think she's a slag. See if I go on Friday, I'm going to tell each person what I fucking think of them. I'm being serious about that. I think it's a fucking joke.
She fucking tries it with either of us, Ashley. I'll go through her like a ton of bricks.
Fucking idiot.
Stupid twat.
Fuck off. Get some bloody class, you weirdo, man.
Let me get this out first. That was my fucking fish.
Oh, dear God.
Your fish, and it was a slippery little sucker. Now listen, I've got to ask you, because to me that doesn't seem like a woman that's been to finishing school, Danielle.
That was very, very bad. I just got very lost, and I got I mean, the first nomination, I was so angry. I was really, really angry. And it gets like a pressure cooker in there. You get very, very stressed, and
Yeah, I can
things just
imagine.
come out, and you do.
But they
forget
did
your
seem
way.
to come out quite easily.
They did, and I'm sorry, but sorry, Mum. But yeah, I must apologise for that. And I did. I remember saying that to Diary Room. I was like, I'm so sorry if I've swore, like, because it wasn't intentional. But I do get really. I got so stressed in there sometimes. And
It's a
things just
stressful
come out.
place, and I think it's easy to watch it as a viewer, but you will never know what it feels like until you go in there.
No.
One thing that was lovely was your relationship with Ashley.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
had such a great bond. Why do you think that was? What drew you to her?
I don't know. I just see a lot of myself in her. She's such a sweet girl, and we just have such a good connection, and we've been close literally since day one. She's the only person that's been consistent with me. So
how do you think she's going to get on without you?
I think she'll be all right. Yeah, she's a tough
Who
girl.
is she? Like, we only ever see her with you, really. Chris,
Yeah.
you know, sometimes that, you know, she's kind of made peace with Helen, and she has you did start to integrate with the group a little bit more, and then 3 new housemates came in, and it all went a bit weird again.
Yeah.
Who do you think she will have now that you're gone?
Just definitely, you know, Chris and Christopher. She'll definitely stick with them. But I mean, she'll do well. She's a lovely girl.
I've got to ask you about Stephen and Kimberly.
All right. Yeah.
Wow, what do you make of it all? You seemed pretty shocked, Danielle.
Yeah,
and
was.
I don't blame you.
I was shocked.
No one wants that going on in their bedroom.
No, definitely not. I think it was just so disrespectful and like really disgusting. And I think it was yesterday actually seeing like the protection on the dressing table, and that just threw me off the edge. I was
Did
like,
you
I just
kind of
can't deal with
click then
this.
as to why it was there?
Yeah,
I know you'd had the conversation with Kimberly.
I had a conversation with Kimberly, and I still I believed her and everything, but seeing that on the dressing table, I was like, oh my God, I just wasn't prepared for that. And then you had the situation with Bianca last night, and it was just one thing after another. I was like, I just can't deal with it anymore. I don't want to be in that type of environment, you know.
Very quickly, let's talk about Winston, because there was footsie, there was moments in a bed together. Not like that, I don't mean like that, chatting. Could have been another romance. Did you like him?
No, I think it was just a bit of footsie, really. That's
Passing
all it was.
time. Passing the
It
time
was-
with Winston.
Yeah, he's a nice boy, but that's all.
Danielle, you have been as fascinating as Dexter, let me tell you. Here are your best bits.
Thank you.
It's Danielle.
Wow. Yeah, very glamorous. I do like lingerie and bikini wear.
Oh, do you now, you saucy
I know, I'm a dark horse.
I'm quite a traditional young lady. I'm not your typical like lingerie bikini model.
She keeps talking about how she's quite conservative.
Nice dick, Danielle.
Have you drew a penis on me?
No. Danielle, people's views are going to change on you from that.
Get it off me!
Yeah, he gets his willy out, yeah. You might stroke it a little bit.
Oh my God! He's Dr. Anal. Dr. Anal.
No, it's fucking disgusting. All that.
She believes in no sex before marriage.
What she says she is, when you get out of here, she's totally the opposite. This week, Danielle starred in a documentary called Webcam Girls at Your Service.
Oh, shit.
It just sounds like I'm just prancing around in undies and showing my lady off.
With the utmost respect, you do that in a modelling capacity.
Yeah, but for brands.
So it's fucking on, like Donkey Kong. I just feel so beaten down.
Maybe that's because I'm not being a fucking slag.
Do you think everyone else acts like a slag except you?
Did I say that?
You fucking stupid twat.
It'd be bubbling up.
You've got friends in the house who'll support you.
I think they'll just tell me to
be happy, happy, happy.
I bonded with Danielle.
I think it's really good that she's got a strong belief.
I wouldn't swallow unless I was married. I have had a dream about a boy in this house.
I like it. I'd like to get to know you more.
It's just a friendship. That's it, really. Bish, bash, bosh. I really enjoyed my experience, and living in the Big Brother house has been challenging, ludicrous at times. I've really come out of my shell, and I've thoroughly enjoyed the experience.
Come here. Well done. Go and see your mum, she's down there. So, that's Danielle. Still don't know. What I do know is it's still raining. So, Armageddon has reached its climax, and it's back to business as usual in the Big Brother house. But something tells me those new housemates aren't going to slot in quite as easily as they think after tonight's whopper decision. Up next, it's Bet on the Side with the gorgeous Rylan.
Oh, gorgeous, Emma. What a show. Stage 2 for Bet on the Side. Former housemate Marlon's here. Birds of a Feather legends Leslie Joseph and Linda Robson are here. And a certain person called Dexter Coe. You won't want to miss it. Get down here, girl.
Oh, I can't wait to get down there tonight. As ever, the Big Brother website is jam-packed with all the house news that you could possibly need. The highlight show will be back tomorrow night at 9 p.m. and we'll see you back here next Friday for the 9th live eviction of the series. Thanks for watching and good night.
We can have a little chat and stuff and not wake anyone up. I really enjoy that, honestly. I like chatting to people at night.
Yeah, it's well bored just going to sleep.
Yeah, amazing. I may snore, but you know what to do.
You're actually.
Yeah, thanks, Marlon. That was nice what you said. So
Yeah, well, I mean,
I'll take that.
I looked at it like I preferred your company so much more than I preferred hers, and I was like, although it's selfish. And every time you said to me, you were like, I want to go. I was like, don't say that.
Don't say it.
I was like, no, don't do it.
Because I was saying there like.
Because I asked you, I was like, do you really want to go? And you were like, yeah, I just want to go and see my mum. And I was like, no, don't go see your mum. Stay.
No,
don't do
you
it.
give a nice reason, so like I wasn't annoyed. Well, I did genuinely think it was me too. I was going, oh my god, I am going home.
Oh yeah, no, you were. Like,
I was going to
that's 2 weeks on the trot now. You've been just convinced.
But no, your reasons was nice, so it was fair. Yeah, thank you.
It's been a tough week for us, honestly.
I can imagine. Well, no, actually, I can't. I can't imagine how bad that was.
But it was babe, literally down to the last moment, we were just like, back, forth. It was just like, the obvious is Ashley wants to go, and I know you were like, want to go, but we've all seen really great things in here, and I was just like, I said in the diary room, I was like, honestly, she reminds me when I was 18.
Yeah.
You feel it and you're strong, and I'm like, she's got so much growth, and if she stopped saying she wants to go, she could probably be here for a while. So it was like.